There's a new Batman show coming to TV, or more so a new Gotham show coming to TV on HBO Max. It's going to be centered around Matt Reeves' The Batman universe. So we can talk about that coming up. Well, Matt Reeves' The Batman is about a year and a few months away, assuming that they can, at some point this year, pick back up with the shooting and finish the movie. I think it's slated right now for October 1st of 2021, but, we'll see how these things go as the second wave is supposed to hit, and, we don't know when they're actually going to start being able to refilm this or finish filming it. So until then, we've got news today that Matt Reeves has signed a deal with HBO Max. They're going to do a new show that's going to take place in the Batman universe, so Matt Reeves' Batman universe, and it's going to center around Gotham PD. Now this is interesting because we kind of already had that with the show Gotham, although that more so focused on like a young Bruce Wayne, where I think this probably will take place much later on, possibly right before the movie takes place. I don't know why they would just kind of recreate a Gotham show, because that also featured around a young Gordon. I hope they're just not kind of redoing that from a different perspective. I hope it's much closer in the time period to whenever this Batman movie takes place, like Batman's first year or so. I'm hoping it's maybe the lead up to that. Maybe this is why Bruce, decides he needs to step forth as Batman, because the corruption has gotten so bad. I'm hoping it's more along the lines of that. So this is coming from io9gizmodo.com, and it says here the Batman universe will expand with an HBO Max cop show. Robert Pattinson's Batman hasn't even finished filming yet, but this world is already expanding. Director Matt Reeves of Sopranos, producer Terrence Winter are teaming up to do a Gotham City set police procedure on HBO Max that takes place in the same universe as the upcoming film. So this is interesting. The Sopranos producer. I was a big Sopranos fan. It was a really well-written, well-produced show. So that gives me a little bit of hope, Though the show is currently untitled, some are calling it Gotham Central, a reference to the comic book series of the same name by Greg Rucka, Ed Brubaker, Stefano Guadiano, probably said that wrong, and Michael Clark. Whatever it'll end up being called, the show has a straight-to-series commitment, so there's little danger it won't make it to air. With Winter writing and Reeves himself producing, is a straight-to-series commitment, so it's already been completely greenlit. Interesting, because the movie hasn't even come out yet. We don't know if it's going to do well. Is this too soon to announce a series based on a movie we don't know? It's almost like announcing a sequel to a movie that before it even comes out. And it's almost like announcing a trilogy, giving Rian Johnson a trilogy before his movie even fails in the box office. In a press release, HBO Max describes the show as building upon the motion picture's examination of the autonomy of corruption in Gotham City, ultimately launching a new Batman universe across multiple platforms. So I guess they're going to expand, possibly into video games. Would be interesting if they had some sort of Arkham Knight style game, but based in this Batman universe. The series provides an unprecedented opportunity to extend the world established in the movie and further explore the myriad of compelling and complex characters of Gotham. Because the show is set in the same universe as The Batman, there's a chance Jeffrey Wright could appear as Commissioner Gordon, or maybe even Pattinson as Batman, but neither are confirmed and casting has not yet begun. This is an amazing opportunity, not only to expand the vision of the world I am creating in the film, but to explore it in the kind of depth and detail that only a long-form format can afford, Matt Reeves said in a statement. And getting to work with the incredibly talented Terrence Winter, who has written so insightfully and powerfully about worlds of crime and corruption, is an absolute dream. Our collaboration with Warner Brothers and DC allows us to elaborate and grow fan connections across these powerful brands for years to come, added HBO Max Chief Content Officer Kevin Riley. This is Batman as most audiences have never seen before, and we know fans will want to spend more time in this new world inspired by the film. Interesting. What kind of Batman is this going to be? Something audiences never... Is it just film audiences, movie audiences? Because certainly there's been comics dealing with Batman's origins, or his first year on the job. So I don't know what exactly they mean. Or is this like a whole new Batman that we've never seen? The Batman's going to be new. His attitude's new. Is it not going to follow canon? A lot to maybe dissect there with that statement. Now, all that said, while it's very easy to be excited about a new Batman show and expanding the DC universe and all that, maybe HBO should have looked outside its window. Is now really the time to be making another show glorifying police in 2020? With people flooding the streets to protest police brutality, don't we have enough cop shows already? It's a curious thing for a show of this nature, to say the least. Well, it seems to be dealing with police corruption, which I think would probably go over pretty well right now. I don't know if it's going to be glorifying police. At the same time, is this show going to go woke and, blame all police? Is this going to push the narrative of defunding the police department? It could go either way with this. But I don't think they're going to be glorifying, even based on what the show's about. It said it's about the Gotham PD corruption, so I don't think it's going to glorify it, but we shall see. Nevertheless, it's encouraging that Warner Brothers has this kind of confidence in Reeves' film and vision. It is, because we don't know. It's not even done filming yet. They haven't even finished filming yet, and they've already totally greenlit a TV show. And as shows like Gotham have proved, Batman's hometown is ripe for compelling storytelling. Although we had doubts this latest take will get anywhere near as wild as the last attempt at a Batman cop show. The Batman is currently still scheduled for release in October 2021. Of course, that's all tentative and dependent upon the CV, the beer bug. So that's the article. So what do you guys think of this? Are you interested in another Gotham show dealing with the Gotham PD? Would you want to see Batman in it, or at least Robert Pattinson in it in any way? I don't know how they could do a show like this that runs chronologically at the same time as the movie. Like, if he's Batman already, I don't want to see a show about the Gotham PD that he's not in, unless he's going to appear in it. But I guess if you're going to do one, it would be interesting to see right before, maybe have Pattinson show up as Bruce Wayne, but not Batman yet. To see like what the city was like right before Batman stepped in. I don't know. I guess it's interesting to explore, but I feel like we've kind of already seen this with Gotham, and it's not completely needed. However, if it's done right, and they got the Sopranos, Terrence Winter involved, that gives me some optimism there. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. There's the button there. It says subscribe. You can't miss it. You just click it once, and then there's a bell there. You can ding that, and it will ding you every time I put a video out. So thanks, guys. Until next time, lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.